Hi boys and girls. So we're doing topic 1-2, place value relationships. Okay, so the problem says in the number 655,000, what is the relationship between the value of the 5 in the 10,000s place compared to the value of the 5 in the thousands place? So they're giving us this number 655,000, and they're giving it to us in standard form. It's a regular number. And they want to know the relationship between the 5 in the 10,000s place compared to the value of the 5 in the thousands place. Okay. So for this, we need to make our PVC chart, okay, which is our place value chart. So I'm going to do that over here. I'm going to start with my ones. I'm going to go tens, hundreds. Remember, when I get to thousands, I put a comma. Okay. And then I have 10,000. And then I have 100,000. Okay, now I'm going to put my number in. I'm going to start with the zeros over here. So I have 0, 0, 0, comma, 5, 5, 6. Okay. And we are looking at the two 5s. So I'm going to underline this first 5, and I'm going to circle this second 5. That way it's better for me to identify them. So I know that 1 5 is in the 10,000s place, and I know that 1 5 is in the thousands place, and they tell me that here, 10,000s, thousands. So now I'm going to expand the digits so I can better see what they look like. So when I expand this first 5 right here, the underlined 5, I have 5, and then everything else becomes a 0. Drop my comma. Oh, you can't see that. Drop my comma. And then everything becomes a 0. So when I do that, I know this underlined 5, I would say it as 50,000. Okay, this is for the underlined 5, 50,000. Now let me do the same thing for the 5 in the thousands place. Okay, if I drop it down, and I drop down my comma, and everything else becomes a 0, I get 5,000. And it makes sense because the 5 is in the thousands place. Okay. So I notice that this number is longer. It's bigger than this number. Okay. Now, one thing about this is that when you have two numbers next to each other and they're the same number, so these 5s are next to each other, they're best friends, and they're twins. They're both a 5. When it's like that, I can do this little trick. I can put left here, and I can put right here. Okay, this is my left side, and this is my right side. Okay. My left side is going to be known as 10 times greater. So anything that's on the left side is always going to be 10 times greater. If I go to my right side, it's going to be different. My right side is going to be 1/10. Or you can write it like this, 1/10. So anything on the right side is 1/10. So now again, let me look at these 5s. I'm just looking at these 5s. If I look at both of these 5s, the underlined 5 is the one that's on the left side. Okay? So that means the underlined 5 is 10 times greater. Whoops. 10 times greater. Now, if I look at the circled 5, it is on the right side. of the underlined 5. So that means it is 1/10 of the underlined 5. So I'm going to write, because it wants me to compare them, but now I need to write it in words. I need to write what I just found out right now. So I'm going to write the 5 in the 10,000 place is 10 times greater than the 5 in the thousands place. Okay. This can be a little confusing, but just remember, anything on the left side, when you're dealing with best friends, they're twins, they're the same number, same digit. Anything on the left side is 10 times greater. So the 5 in the 10,000s place is 10 times greater than the circled 5. Anything on the right side, which is a circle 5, is 1/10, okay, of the underlined 5.